Hey guys, Harsh here, back in the video. So as you can see, Bburago has now moved on from Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull and finally created this masterpiece, which is the Alfa Romeo C42 F1 car. And this is the car from the 2022 season, so it is with the new design structure and obviously from our favorite driver Valtteri Bottas. So this is pretty nice. I mean, they have now also made a McLaren version, which I have right over here, which I will be unboxing very soon. So without wasting any time, let's see what's inside the box. And as you can see, this is the premium version that I have over here with the acrylic case and the driver's helmet inside the car. So let's just quickly slide it out of its packaging, and here it is. And as you can see, the Alfa Romeo really looks incredible when you take a close-up look at the car. So let's just take it out of its base and case. So here it is, as you can see, and as you can see, the tire rims are white, which indicates that this is a hard tire. So this really suits the car itself. I mean, if they were yellow like always they did with the previous year version, then this would look absolutely rubbish, but now it looks beautiful. So let's unscrew it from its base, and as you can see, it is only held by this one screw over here. So now that we have the car out of the way, now we can take a closer look at it. So here's the car, as you can see, in all its glory. And first impression, really nice looking car. I mean, the red and the white livery really looks good on this particular car, as you can see all around, and also the white rim tires as well. So as always, let's start with the front of the car. As you can see, we have a pretty nice front wing there with all the sponsors and logos. Also on the sides you can see Racing Orlen there, and also on the inside there, as you can see. And the inside ones are just sticker placed in. So as you can see, you will be able to see the layer of the sticker that's stuck on the wing there, and same on this side as well, as you can see. So make sure to regularly check them if they are coming unstuck or whatever, because they will eventually come off. So you have to watch out for those. And then if you look at the nose cone, we can see we have the Alfa Romeo logo there, which is I think quite nicely printed for its size. And then if you move to the suspension part, we can see we have a few more logos there, number 77 written there as well. And also this particular stubby thing over here, which I think is the 360 camera that is placed on the car. And as I've said before in the previous review, the suspension of the car is a huge improvement from the last year's car that they have produced. So it's pretty nice to see that they are improving their car yearly. So that's pretty nice to see. And also the details on these fins over here, as you can see, it is quite accurate as well. You can see the AMX logo quite clearly there. And also the inside rim of the wheels are now also have the tire wall printing. So as you can see, the entire tire has the hard tire compound white rim all over it, and also on the left side, as you can see. So this is actually a real thing that happens. So it's nice to see that they are now focusing on these minor details. Now moving to the cockpit side, we can see, if you look closely, you can see this carbon fiber finish look over here on the front of the cockpit there. As you can see on both sides, it is quite nicely visible there. And also the engine intake looks pretty good as well, although there are no sort of vents or anything like that. It's just a flat black surface, but I guess it's okay for the price that we pay for these Bburago models. Then if you move on to the mirrors, as you can see, they are now quite nicely placed onto the car body. And as you know that the Bburago is, I think, not too good with mirrors because they just don't snap onto their places. So it's pretty nice to see that mirrors are now finally placed onto the car itself very nicely. Now moving on to the driver's side, we can see we have the driver's helmet with Valtteri Bottas sitting inside. And as you can see, the helmet details are pretty accurate for what the size of the car is. I mean, as you can see, it is obviously a lot smaller than my thumbnail as well, and there are no sort of body details present. It's just a simple black casted mold body, I believe, and the steering wheel does have a few buttons there, but it's just a pure black surface. So maybe in this area Bburago can improve next year by just coloring in a few buttons, or at least the driver. And here you can see we have these vents cut out on both the sides. So this is a nice detail that they were able to add on the car itself. So as you can see, it is made out of plastic, however, so keep that in mind. It does give a really nice look to the car. Now moving on to the front intake, as you can see, it is on the top over here obviously, and should be painted black on the inside, but it is, I think, white in this case. So a minor improvement there can be done. And here you can see we have the camera antenna poking out of the side there. Then if you move to the side, as you can see, the Racing Orlen and Alfa Romeo logos are quite nicely visible and printed onto the car itself. So also the E logo, as you can see, is on both sides. Now moving on to the floor, we can see we have a nice carbon fiber finish look with all the sponsors and whatnot. And also if you look at the barge board area, which is quite simpler now from the last year's cars. And moving to the back, we can see we have the back suspension there, which I think it's quite decent. Then if you look at the wheels, as you can see, the tires have the white painted on them. And also if you look at the rims of the tire, you can see we have a quite nice details there with red and white accent. So this also gives a real nice look to the car. Now if you move to the back wing, we can see that it is also quite nicely detailed, but with the exception of few stickers. So let me just show you the details of the back wing. So as you can see, the DRS system and the DRS slit is cut out very nicely on the back wing, and on the sides there you can see the logo is quite clearly visible as well, also on the underneath of the front wing. But if you look at the sides over here, you can see that the 30 years logo there, it's actually a sticker and it's barely holding on to its place. So let me just try to stick it in it. So yeah, as you can see, this will happen quite a bit now, because I think Bburago has shifted from paints to sticker now. So this will be a huge problem coming down a few years. So if you don't maintain these stickers properly and make sure they are stuck, one might just fall off and be lost somewhere. So just keep that in mind. And then if you look at the exhaust and the light, they are, I think you all know what to expect. So not too much detail there. The exhaust pipe is now silver and there are no light details on the brake light, but as always you can just use your own imagination and skills to paint it in, because these are just plastic parts and this body I think is made out of metal, and in this case I believe that it's made out of two pieces. So yeah, never seen before, but these two are actually different parts. Not sure about this top one, but all in all a very nice model, very nice livery over here, as you can see, with the white and red accents. So there it is guys, the Bburago Alfa Romeo C42 from the 2022 Formula 1 season with the number 77 of Valtteri Bottas. So thanks for watching this video guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you have any comments regarding this video, you can comment down below, and I will see you all later. And also the white rim tires as well. So